Hey you guys, welcome back to the Pink Butterfly. It's your girl, Lady Sylvia. First, I hope you guys can see me. This is probably the 10th time I tried to film this video, and it's getting really nasty outside, and I have on like 5 lights, so I hope this is enough light. But even if it's not, you don't need to see me to hear what it is that I truly believe God wants you to hear. So even if it's pitch black, baby, your ears is open, okay? All right. So today's message, I think I'm going to coin a daddy, I don't need you, a ... That's a lie. So many of us have grown up without our fathers or positive male role models in our life. We really just get to that point where we say, I just don't need you. That's just all it is to it. I don't need you. But that's a lie. We do need our daddies. We really do. I hope that me sharing my story and the revelation that God gave me, I pray that this blesses somebody. Because like literally I was in the shower like last night and God tapped me on my shoulder and he was like, I want you to give this message. And I was like, okay, yeah, that's on my list of things to do. I already got that to do. And he was kind of like, so, you know, I was like, all right, I'm gonna do it, all right. So, I'm 41 years old. I have only seen and or spoken to my father 3 times in my life. The last time I spoke with him, he informed me that, you know, I was 13 when I met him. I saw him again when I was 17, and I saw him again when I was 28. And he informed me that his wife did not want him to have a relationship with me nor my kids because she felt like he couldn't go back and fix time. He couldn't get a relationship with me. There was no point in having a relationship with my children because he did not have one with me, and blase blah and whoop-de-whoop and all that other kind of foolishness there. Absolute stupid. And you know, for years I felt abandoned and let down and used, abused. Like I really felt like there was this big gaping hole, and it was because I did not have my father there because he chose to listen to his wife according to him. And I was like, it just made me realize he just wasn't man enough. Baby, Tony Braxton said it best. He just wasn't man enough. There is no way on God's green earth I'm going to let somebody tell me that I can't be a parent to my child. And then ain't no 2 devils in hell's going to tell me I can't be a grandmother to my grandchildren. Only people who can tell me I can't see my grandchildren is their mama or their daddy, which is my son and my daughter. And I'll kill their asses dead if I tell them before they tell me I can't see my grandkids. I mean, the devil is a lie. He just wasn't man enough. That's all it is to it. Men don't realize the first relationship a little girl has with a man is with her daddy. It's the men that give us our self-esteem when we're a little girl. You know, he shows us how a woman should be treated. A man or a father's presence in a young girl's life kind of predetermines and presets how she picks men for herself, what her standards are going to be, what she is going to put up with and what she's not going to put up with. Men don't realize as a father, when you walk out the door, you have not only walked out on your biggest, best blessing, your daughter or your son, but you walked out the door on your grandchildren and your great-grandchildren. And the only person that's going to, in the end, wind up suffering is you. Let me tell you something. A lot of times as young women, we seek comfort in the arms of another stupid little boy, or when we stupid little girls. We have premarital sex, teenage babies, babies out of wedlock. We put up with men abusing us and hurting us and whatever, just to fill that void of that father figure that we never had. Even if you have a healthy relationship years down the line, it's still a void in your heart where you wish that I would have had my daddy, or I wish my kids could have my daddy. But let me tell you something. And I hope this blesses you the way it blessed me. Years ago, probably 11 years ago or so, I was watching Bishop Eddie Long on TV, and he said something that blessed me. Bishop Eddie Long, in 30 seconds, took away 30 years of hurt and abandonment issues and issues with men and self-esteem issues. He blessed my soul. God used him to bless me in 30 seconds. Bishop Eddie Long said, God never trusted your father to raise you, only to carry the seed. Let me say that again. God did not trust your father to raise you. He only trusted him to carry the seed. Let me explain. If your father would have had a hand in raising you, you would never be the person you are today or the person you will be in the future. There is no way in hell you can be who God says you're going to be if that person would have been in your life. It's actually a blessing. As much as it hurts, as much as a void that they have created in your life by not being there, that's the best thing they could have done. Let me tell you something. If God needed your father to be in your life, to be who he has called you to be, then your daddy would have never left. But God did not need him in your life to be who he has called you to be. Point blank and the period. I promise you. When I tell you I was blessed in 30 seconds, that hurt was gone like that. So I said all that to say, God didn't never want your father to raise you. We needed it, but God knew better. I promise you, had I had any type of contact with my father or my stepmother growing up, I would never, ever, ever be the phenomenal woman that I am today. I would never be the mother that I am today. I would never be the woman that I am today. I would never be the friend, the daughter, the sister, the confidant. I would not be anywhere near who I am today if I had grown up with my father and my stepmother. I just wouldn't. I'm convinced of that. And so I'm glad that they turned their back on me. I'm glad that they did not open their arms to me, because you know what? I'm better for it. I'm better for it. God didn't trust him to raise me. He only trusted him to carry the seed. And you know, it hurt for a long time, but on the other side of through is you. I'm going to say it again so you can write it down. On the other side of through is you. What I mean by that is, think about this. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. Yea, though I walk through. On the other side of through is you. Baby girl, baby boy, whoever is watching this, on the other side of through is you. You see about you, because your dad has to answer to God for what he did or did not do. You forgive him and you see about you. You be the better woman, the better man, the better sister, brother, mother, whatever it is. You go through and be the best you. With this in mind, God never intended for him to raise you. He only trusted him far enough to carry the seed. I'm going to put it like this. The kicker on the football team never is trusted to run the ball. Your job is to just kick, boo. You leave running the ball to everybody else. We only trust you to kick the ball. That's the same thing what God did with your dad. He didn't trust him to raise you, just carry the seed. I pray that that blessed somebody the way that it blessed me. So please rate, like, comment, subscribe, and also check out, send me an email. People tell me all the time, we always come to you for advice. Why don't you just start an advice series on your channel? And I was like, oh, that makes sense. So email me, thepinkbutterfly07@yahoo.com. Hit your girl up on Instagram, the Pink Butterfly Lady. So I love you guys. Until I see you next time, have a blessed week. Bye.